How's everyone doing? Welcome to the final episode of After the After Hours with your boy TraderPrad. The final day of this week. Is tomorrow going to be a free fall Friday? Now get ready for tomorrow. Powell going on the microphone. Powell going on the microphone again. Get ready for tomorrow. So I do have a watch list ready, but if you guys are ready, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for all the support. This is your boy TraderPrad. TraderPrad. But if you guys are ready for this show to get started, why don't we dive into the full screen and hit that like and subscribe. Yo, what is up, people? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to another episode with your boy TraderPrad. We're here, we're back, we're locked and loaded, ready to talk about all things stock market. Oh my goodness, what a move on the market to the downside today, ladies and gentlemen. The market seems to have absolutely crumbled. Worst day since December 2020, down 3% for the QQQ. S&P 500 following along with the QQQ. IWM, which looked a lot stronger to start off the day, eventually selling off a little bit also. So across the board, we just had a monster move down today. Semiconductors leading the charge to the downside. So markets were frothy, markets were hot, and now the question is, where do we go from here? This was the move that I was kind of calling out for you guys for quite some time now, right? This was the move I was calling out, saying the market was a little too much to the upside without any real healthy pullback, and now we're starting to see how these pullbacks start to look like. Market looking a little weak. Question is there more downside? And if there is, how much more downside is there? Is this downside going to show up tomorrow? Is this downside going to show up for the next 2 days going into Friday? So lots of questions over here for us to ask and figure out, right? Chart the market, chart the stocks that are moving around. So we're gonna do all that fun stuff as we always do. So strap in your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot to talk about. That's why I'm kind of running through this intro over here, speed running through the intro, because we have a lot of stocks on board that we have to go through. We even have a couple IPOs coming out tomorrow that we have to do research about. So let's not waste time. Real quick though, before we head over to the full screen, I just want to say hi to my wonderful viewers. We got Dieter and TH in the chat. Dieter saying, TH saying, bad Jamie Dimon meme. It's not even Jamie Dimon. It's a TSM CEO. It's the CEO of TSM. Some Asian dude. I don't know the CEO of TSM's name, but it's some Asian dude. It's his picture. It's not Jamie Dimon from what's his face? Jamie Dimon is the CEO of JP Morgan, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's not Jamie Dimon. Chase. No, it's not. JP Diamond? Oh, JP Morgan Chase, same shit. JP Morgan Chase, JP Morgan. Are they two different things actually? Are they two different things? It's not, right? Okay, it's the same thing. All right, JPM. There we go. Stop confusing me, TH. Stop. Yeah, I knew it was a merger, but then I was wondering, like, even after merger, do they have separate tickers? Like, does JP Morgan is JPM and Chase has a separate Chase ticker? But no, big merger, probably in 2008. I'm guessing that's where the merger happened. Oh, way before that. Bear Stearns. When was the merger? Way back in the day, huh? Way back in the day when the original creator James Pierpont Morgan, I think that's what his name was, James Pierpont. Yeah, Pierpont. No, it was John, not James. John Pierpont Morgan. Got one thing wrong in there. John Pierpont Morgan. All right. So, as I was saying at the start of the show, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of stocks to talk about tonight. So let's get the party started. Let's show you what is on the earnings board for tonight and tomorrow. So starting with the earnings board, we got stocks like UAL, Alcoa, STLD, TSMC, which is the semiconductor stock that moved quite a bit to the downside today. That's the CEO. That's the picture of this. That's the company CEO that I used today, TSMC CEO. And if you go check them out, CC White. CC White. That's the picture right here that I used. Oh, what the fuck? Dr. Morris Chang. That's not even CC White. I just used some random dude who was standing in front of a TSMC building. Who's this guy? Oh, he's a founder. Alright, that's good. That works for me. That works for me. So this is the picture I used. TSM reporting tomorrow pre-market. Domino's Pizza also reporting tomorrow pre-market. Dr. Horton, DHI. I put them on the watch list because last earnings report they made a pretty decent move, but the stock does very little volume. So something to make a note of, that not a lot of volume traded on this stock, but something that it moved a lot last time. So I'm interested to see if it can move again. And obviously the big name this week that's reporting, it's going to be tomorrow after hours, NFLX. Netflix, baby. Let's see how Netflix moves the market. So far, we're seeing the market crumble. Hey, Prad, can you check out Baba, please? I don't know if Baba is really a day trade at the moment. It's showing you some support around this previous resistance area, but it's not really a day trade for me. There's way better day trade opportunities tomorrow that's going to set up, especially in the semiconductor industry. So that's where I'm going to be focusing on, semiconductor industry and the earnings names. So Baba is not really that important to me until Baba or the Chinese sector have any big catalyst. I'm not that interested to trade them at all. However, TSM today made a monster move down because we had Trump calling out how he's going to change regulations, tariffs, and so on if or when he becomes president. I guess at this point it's when, if he doesn't get assassinated, right? So he's almost guaranteed to become the president, and if he becomes the president, TSM over here that he called out, TSM specifically, you know, looking to increase tariffs, the amount of information that we're sharing with the Chinese semiconductor companies and so on is also being called out by Biden, I believe, today. So all the semiconductor stocks took an absolute nosedive to the downside. Then ASML reported its earnings, which was actually a beat. They reported a beat on earnings, but ASML guided lower, and ASML broke below this $1,000 area that I thought it would hold up at, broke well below that $1,000 area, and that obviously trickle the market even lower to the downside. So TSM tomorrow is going to be a big watch, because this is either going to propel the stock market, not the stock market, the semiconductor sector even lower, or is going to give the semiconductor sector somewhat of a relief. TSM, obviously one of the biggest semiconductor companies out there, along with Nvidia and so on. You got to be careful to see how this one's report comes out. For the most part, I'm not expecting them to come out with a bad report. So if they do beat, but if they come in line with what ASML did, they beat but they guide lower, that's going to be very bad for the semiconductor industry also, because a lot of the stock market, a lot of the earnings names usually are being priced in based on what the forecast is. The current report is priced in a little bit when the report comes out, but it's more so the forecast, the outlook that companies give out. And for a sector that got absolutely destroyed today, I mean, AMD was down 10%. AMD closed down 10%. A large cap, mega cap stock, not even a large cap, a mega cap blue chip company is going to open into SSR tomorrow. This hasn't happened since, like, I'll say since COVID, right? So it's same thing with the QQQ. QQQ hasn't dropped down this far in an intraday and since 2020. Like, it was just a big move to the downside over here on the market today. 3% down, whereas not too long ago, just on the CPI day, we had a 2% down move. So getting back below this previous all-time high flag that we made, looking to see if we can continue going to the downside over here on the QQQ, give us some more short opportunities. And same with the S&P 500, which was surprisingly a lot stronger than the QQQ. SPY was also a lot stronger than the QQQ for the past few days going into this. So if the SPYs also start failing back to the downside, that's going to most likely not help out stocks like TSM, AMD, and should we talk about it? Should we talk about it? Nvidia. Nvidia moving right back into 117. This one looks scary. So sorry for that one dude who got options calls at 150. This is what we were talking about yesterday on stream, to watch out for how Nvidia behaves at 127, and if we break 127, we're going straight to 117. And look where we closed today, just shy of 117, right? We did break 117 later on in the day and found some support over there. Now this 116.72 is a new post split low on Nvidia. Any new low that we find out up below here will be kind of not really new price discovery, but it'll be interesting to see how the stock behaves, because this is now the post split low finally coming into play after multiple weeks after the 10-to-1 split. So 117 area still needs to be on watch, even though we did break 117 today. Kind of like how that 127 area on Nvidia was in play for multiple days. Now you have to kind of see what 117 does. Does 117 hold? Does 117 give up the ghost? And you know, we see more selling under 117 on Nvidia. All of these questions obviously can only be answered tomorrow. So make sure you're watching Nvidia. Probably a stock that I'll be watching right off the open to see where the players are coming in. Are they going upside? Are they going downside? Factors such as TSM's earnings, factors such as QQQ's pre-market move. Where's the market overall? Also will be playing into factor in case where if I'm looking for long or short on Nvidia. Overall, 117 is like the key area that I wanna make decisions around. But if Nvidia opens already well below 117 and we're let's say, like, you know, Nvidia opens up at 115 or something, then it's almost like you're waiting for pops at that point. You're waiting for pops into 117. You're waiting for pops into 117 to show you weakness for you to get short. Kind of like what Tesla did today, actually. Tesla popped exactly into yesterday's high, found selling into yesterday's high, and then just got absolutely sold off to the downside. So right here, Tesla, you can see how we popped exactly, what was today's high? 258.47. Yesterday's high, 258.62. Popped into yesterday's high, could not get above it, and an absolute smack to the downside, even for TSLA, which was surprisingly enough a little strong compared to the recent run up, but now Tesla seems to be getting ready for its descent back down also, along with the semiconductor stocks, along with the overall market. Pretty weak market, ladies and gentlemen. Not that I don't want to say I told you so or anything like that, right? But I told you so, right? This was a crazy move on the market. We're getting a pullback. Now the question is, where does the pullback stop? So if we take a measurement on the QQQ from the all-time highs and kind of draw it down 10%, that takes us right back into 450 area. So all the way from the all-time high back into this little pocket, that's about $50 worth of a move. An interesting point was also mentioned on our TraderPrad Discord. If you're not in that, you're missing out. Join it. That usually going into the start of July, market makes a run up, but going into the back of July, apparently the market sells off. That's a back test that you could do very easily. Feel free to go ahead and do that. Back tests are always encouraged. So go do back tests on setups, on theories, on ideas, even ideas that you find on Reddit or Twitter or something. Always make sure that you back test the theories for yourself. So QQQ apparently will start selling off a little bit in the back end of July, and if that's the case, looking for shorts to pop, pops to short, baby. Let's get those pops in the market. Let's see this previous high, previous all-time high resistance, almost like a 4-day resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even put this day in there as 5. Almost 5-day resistance that we just completely blew through today around 487 area. Does QQQ pull back to this 487 and find some sort of a barrier for us to possibly get short into? You can even see where today's high was 488.80. Above 487, I'm just gonna put 500 because market could go back into the 500 and then find some selling. 500, 489 or so. So I'm going to be watching this whole 487 to 500 pocket on the QQQs tomorrow to look to get short into for a move back into today's low. And I'm not going to expect the market breaking today's low if we are back at 500. But if we're not at 500 and the market's already finding rejection at today's VWAP like 485 or so, if the market's finding rejection at today's VWAP, then I believe the market has a move down to today's low and maybe even more than that as selling is coming into the market, as profit takers are taking their profits. The run up from the start of the year till now has been absolutely immense. People locking in their money, locking in their profits, right? Nothing wrong with that, but it's happening right in front of our eyes. Let me just go to 1 year time scale. How much did we get up from 1 year? So within the 1 year, we went up 50% on the Qs. That's insane. 50% on the Qs. Originally, we went up about 20-30% before getting a 10%, 8% pullback. 13% up before getting a 2%. That's not really a pullback. That's not really a pullback either. But this is the whole idea, right? You get a 30% move, then you get a 10% pullback. Now you're getting another 20-30% move, and I'm expecting a 10% pullback somewhere around 450 area on QQQ. So gotta be careful if you're thinking long. Right now, Timothy Bear-Lemaine is happy that he is out of hibernation. He's happy that he's out of hibernation. Look at him dancing. Look at him dancing. He can't wait to get short. He's going bull hunting tomorrow. Yeah, Timothy. Yeah, I'm happy for you, sir. Let's go. Let's go bull hunting tomorrow. We're not gonna miss. We're not gonna miss like the guy who missed Trump. We're gonna hit our shots. We're gonna hit our shots. Right? So very excited. Free Fall Friday. Someone on our Discord mentioned Free Fall Friday could be a very much a possibility. Don't get me excited by saying such beautiful words. So Free Fall Friday, we could get a pop tomorrow and set up for a beautiful sell-off on Friday, which obviously, I'm gonna start crying if that happens. It's gonna be so beautiful. I've been waiting for this event. All right, let's go with some earnings names, and then we'll circle back to some semiconductor names so we can chart them properly, because we were just talking about the theory and the idea and the concept behind semiconductors for tomorrow. So let's start with the top of the watch list, heading over to our trusty handy dandy tool, Benzinga. Check out Benzinga in the description below. Whatever software you're watching me on, whatever website you're watching me on, check out the link in the bio or in the description to go click on my Benzinga link. All right, okay, we already know they're reported. Q2 earnings. United Airlines reported second quarter revenue of 14.986 billion, missing the estimates of 15 billion. Ooh, barely missing it. According to Benzinga, the airline company reported adjusted quarterly earnings of 4.14 and beat the estimates of 3.95. United said the capacity was up 8.3% on year to year. Total revenue per available seat mile was down by 2.4%. Cost per available seat was down by 4.8%. So the cost per available seat, they're not spending 4.8% compared to last year, but they're also making 2.4% less from last year. So it's kind of wishy-washes it, but it's not really a good metric over there, right? United said capacity was, however, up 8.3% on a year-to-year basis. United ended the quarter with 8.2 billion, and the total liquidity was 26.6 billion in debt and finance obligations. The revenue diversity advantages that we have built with our premium customers, basic economy customers, and domestic road warriors on the top of the world's best loyalty program and leading customer service have propelled our margins to the near top of the industry. Outlook. United Airlines reiterated expectations for the full 2024 adjusted earnings of $9 to $11 per share versus estimates of $10 per share. Looking forward, we see multiple airlines have begun to cancel loss-making capacity, and we expect leading unit revenue performance among our largest peers in the second half of the third quarter. United has long been preparing for the moment when the industry-wide domestic capacity would adjust. It's now clear that the inflection point is just 30 days away. What the hell is he talking about by saying this? Well, what's going on with the statement? What are you talking about here, bro? Multiple airlines begun to cancel loss-making capacity? What are you talking about there, Chubulis? Management will hold a conference call. Thankfully, that's over. Nope, it's not over. It's going to be tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. That's pretty important because that could move the market at 10:30, right? Based on their conference call, based on what they're saying in the conference call, the stock could move a little bit, so you might want to be a little careful. I'm actually going to, you're going to see me right now putting into my alerts, conference call at 10:30, just so I can be a little safe and not get caught offside if I'm trading United Airlines. However, tomorrow, trading UAL priority is a little low. I'll explain why just now, because if you look at the chart, it looks like it did nothing after hours. So when stocks do nothing after hours off their earnings catalyst, I'm always turned off on them for the next day. Also, with the way the overall market and overall semiconductors are moving, UAL is very low priority because you're gonna have like a 2 ATR opportunity on Nvidia if Nvidia breaks 117. You're gonna have like a big possible big possible chances across the board on other stocks, large cap stocks also. Tesla is gonna give you, like, what is Tesla's ATR right now? Let me just bring in Tesla's ATR. Tesla's ATR, Tesla, $12.56. Imagine Tesla gives you a 2 ATR move short tomorrow, because anyone who's long Tesla right now has a question to ask themselves when the stock starts to move back down. If you bought Tesla here, thinking that this low is going to hold, if we go back to this low, don't you think the person who bought on this move up is going to start looking to take some of his size out and not really hold his full size to the stop? And if that's the case, we're going to start pushing a little bit lower. And if we do blow out this low at 230, I mean, where is the activity where the stock traded in for us to find a real level? 205? That's a big down move. That's a 2 ATR move that Tesla could play out in one day. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, right? This could be something for Friday, but it's questions that need to be answered if the stocks start to go down there. People who bought up this move, they have some very serious questions that the market is going to present them with, right? It looks like the questions are being answered right now. If you bought on this run up, where is your stop? Where is your stop? And if we keep plummeting, is your stop till the stock goes zero? No, right? So where is your stop? And anyone who bought on this run up are all worried at the moment. They're all worried because if this market is getting ready for a 10% down move, even the person who bought in this area is questioning if he should take profits right now, right? He's questioning if I should just flip short. Big questions need to be asked, and the answers will soon be answered. Very soon be answered. So UAL, it's up there in the priority because it reported earnings, right? Because it reported earnings. Is this even UAL? Why the hell am I seeing DAL? Okay, I guess they're just showing me DAL because UAL, DAL, AAL, all airlines. But overall, United Airlines at the time of the report dropped about 6% or so. Delta fell on the second earnings. The Delta report too? The Delta report also? I mean, both of them did absolutely nothing, so I'm not really that interested anyways. You can see right here, after our move, it did sell off because of the miss on revenue. EPS was a beat. Did they guide lower? I'm not really. Okay, yeah, they did guide. The range is $9 to $10, $11, and the expectation is $10. So their range is basically within the expected. They're not showing what the guidance is for the revenue over here either. So not seeing much of the picture, but from the picture that we do see, it looks like a nothing burger. So I'm just gonna do ourselves a favor here and move us down the watch list to the next one. We're gonna go to Alcoa. Sadly, Alcoa is in the same basket. After our move, nothing burger did absolutely zilch. But is this because the market's selling off and the market looks weak? So even if the report was good, buyers are not really stepping in. Is this the case over here? Let's go dive into it using our trusty friend Benzinga. Within the third quarter, aluminum producer from Australia, what did you do? This is your 2024 guidance. This is your report. Is that your report? Okay, that is your report. Alcoa reported 16 cents per share versus estimates of 6 cents. Monster beat. 166% beat. The company reported quarterly sales of 2.91 billion versus estimates of 2.84 billion, about a 2% beat, and this is an increase of 8.27% year over year growth. That is exactly what I want to see. Not only did they beat EPS and revenue, EPS by a big margin, revenue by a small margin. The company only makes, however, 16 cents per share. They're not making dollars, right? They're only making 16 cents per share profit. It's also showing you that the company's still growing, bringing in 8.27% year-to-year growth. All these numbers are good. Let's go see what they're guiding into. With the third quarter, the company expects sequential unfavorable impacts of $10 million. The third quarter 2024 coming in raw material prices of $10 million. Third quarter expected to increase by about $5 million due to assumption of Alumina Limited debt and acquisition closing. So they're buying out a company, and that's going to help them out based on current blah 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 market conditions. Operational tax approximately 60 to 70 million, which may vary the market condition. Okay, that's a operating tax costs. Net income attributed to non-controlling interest. Third quarter expected to approximately 20 million. Now, obviously, seeing these numbers by themselves is not really helping me in any certain way to make a decision, because I need to compare them with maybe previous reports and so on. So I'm not really getting a big picture by seeing this, but what I did get a big picture out of is by seeing that the company is growing year to year, and they have been, you know, they've been. Oh, I like that. They also have a double bottom at the moment. This market sell-off could easily get bought up off this area. So if for any reason the stock is even hanging out at this price tomorrow that we just marked up, what is that low? 36.79, 37 area. If for any reason the stock is hanging out in this 37 area and actually shows me buying into this price, I'm interested in that long, because I think we can completely reverse today's move, go right back into today's high. The stock could easily just open higher above 37, in which case it just strengthens my idea, strengthens my theory of Alcoa possibly getting a monster boost to the upside. In the past, it has given you some trading opportunities. I do remember that, so I'm going to keep this one a little bit higher priority than United Airlines. Almost called it American Airlines. I'm going to keep this one at a higher priority than United Airlines. If it gets below 37, even after 8% growth year to year, then there could be a little bit of a bigger picture theory that we obviously did not get, and the stock could push into this possible next support zone of $34 or so. So under 37, I'm going to put 34. If 37 holds, we got a beautiful long. If 37 doesn't hold, we got a possible short also. So two good trade ideas already right off the bat on Alcoa. We got someone new in the chat. What's up, baby? Pride, congrats on the CH action. Trader Live is May. What is CH action? On the channel action? Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Trader Live is May. You mean Trader TV Live? Yo, don't be dissing Trader TV Live, bro. I'm joking. Diss them all you want. I don't care. This is a good look. Do I have any short on Tesla right now for this Friday? Because I'm ready to roll. My man, looking LFG preach, brother. I have 200, 220 puts for this Friday and the next 3 weeks. Let's fucking go. October 100, F Elon. Okay, chill. Let's not F Elon. I like Elon. But when it comes to the stock market, you got to put your biases aside. You got to put your biases in the trash can and think with a logical mindset, right? Think with a logical mindset. No matter how much you love a company, I love AMD. Right? No matter how much you love a company, you got to put your love and biases aside. And if you can't, don't trade it. Don't trade that specific stock, right? However, if your bias is F Elon and that's your theory to go short, I'm not saying don't trade Tesla. That's not my theory. It's just not a good idea to bring emotions in. Let's just put objective analysis on the trade, which we already did. And looks like Tesla could make that descent to the downside. I'm mainly looking to short pops on Tesla. Today, we clearly saw that the seller in this area is now slightly moving lower and lower. They sold the crap out of yesterday's high. So if by any chance Tesla is back into yesterday's high, I'm going to be looking for that short. However, I don't think we should go back to yesterday's high. We should start rejecting somewhere into this 250, 253 area and start plummeting through today's low and just go continuously into 230 and then 200. So that's the theory for Tesla over there. Continuing with our earnings basket, please tell me you did something. Did absolutely nothing. But let's go take a look at their earnings report real quick. STLD. STLD reports 2.72 per share, which beats estimates of 2.86. Revenue coming in at 4.632, which beats analyst estimates of 4.434. This is an 8% decrease. Short. We're looking short here, ladies and gentlemen. So opposite of A for STLD, and especially if the whole market conditions allow us to look short on STLD, I think this one could be an easy short right back to the downside. 8% decrease year to year, missing EPS and barely beating revenue. 4% beat on revenue. Not looking good over here for non-energy minerals company Steel Dynamics, STLD. Let's look at it on a longer time picture. I mean, that's a big run up, and now you're showing an 8% decrease. I think this one breaks this monthly trend. I think we break this monthly trend tomorrow, and either we actually maybe not break it, but we most likely dive here, and if we do break it, I won't be surprised, right? So I'm looking for a move down over here to $100 over a swing. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Over a swing time period. Let's go to the 1 year time frame right there. Bang. Over a swing time period, I'm looking for a move right back into 100. 8% decrease is never a good thing for any company, no matter if you're a growth or an established company. 8% loss year to year, you're getting popped in the head, baby. Popped in the head. Shorts STLD. So how do I want to look for the shorts here? ideally I want to look for pops to get short into. The stock is giving you a pop in the after hour with the bullshit earnings report. So if the pop continues to come in, maybe my short thesis is wrong, but I'm ideally looking to get short somewhere into today's range. If the stock can open right into today's low, show me some weakness into today's low, then a short through that could be an opportunity for STLD. Where's my watch list? Hello? Did I close it? Oh, there it is. I'm so dumb. Ooh, now we're going to stocks that are reporting earnings tomorrow. Pre-market, baby. Pre-market. TSM, DPZ, DHI. Let's actually put TSM on the back burner for a second and go to a couple other stocks such as Domino's Pizza and DHI. Last earnings report for DHI, I remember, maybe it was this earnings report that I remember, maybe not the last one. It did give you some trading opportunity. DHI right back into all-time high. You can see how it has a little bit of a level here into the all-time highs for us to play with. Very light on volume for a $150 stock, only 2 million shares traded on a 30-day average. So it's gonna be spready. The liquidity is gonna be yucky, right, to say the least. It's gonna be wide, especially maybe like in the middle of the day. So you got to be careful when trading DHI, but there is possible opportunity setting up in the pre-market for that one. Another stock that's a high priced but even lower liquidity, Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza, 300-day average, 485,000 shares only, a $470 stock. So let's see how this one plays out. At the moment, we have a little bit of a level right there into $470. And if the report comes out bad, I don't think we have an opportunity to even trade 470. It might just break it and plummet. If you have the opportunity to trade it whenever the stock reports, that could be a trade that you might want to watch. See how stock trades at $470, but I'm expecting it to just break and just die. J&J, I thought the report was bad and you still went up. Did I read wrong on J&J? Ooh, Pia. Ooh, she cute. Slide in the DMs, chat. Slide in the DMs. I'm looking for... Oh yeah, look at this one, chat. Isn't this amazing? GitLab looking to sell. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, man? I told you, GitLab. Okay, so it actually gained. I thought it went down. No, GitLab, sorry, Johnson & Johnson gained nearly 4% after beating... Holy shit. That lip pillow really hit me there. That saliva from the lip pillow really hit me there. Ooh. I meant felons support felons. No, lol, you know, W supporting Elon, supporting Trump. Yeah, Elon supports Trump, supports the shit out of Trump. I left the USA for Asia. Ooh, where in Asia do you live, sir? Good evening, John. How you doing, brother? How are you doing? More pain tomorrow. Tomorrow there could be a little relief rally and be more pain Friday. That's very much a possibility. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But yeah, Johnson & Johnson was the next one on the watch list. Nice little pop on J&J, chat. Nice pop on J&J. Possibly could look for a day 2 opportunity on J&J. See how the dips behave. Do the dips get bought up? This is a pretty big pop for a boomer ass name like J&J. I'm pretty surprised. So let's see how the dips behave on J&J. I'm going to go ahead right now and color it in a different color just to, you know, have it on my watch list highlighted, because the colors, the stocks that are colored in like a different color, those are, I give them more priority. I give them a lot more priority because they just look like they have some possible buyer or seller kicking in and making some decisions, right? And that's when day traders make money. So some opportunity here possibly setting up. If the dips get bought up, if the stock stays above 150, 151, I think there's opportunities to look long here on J&J. Bank of America. Monster move on Bank of America. Not at the all-time high, but monster move. Nice green day today. Oh, actually red day today. I think JP Morgan had a green day today. XLF had a green day today for sure. But Bank of America had a little slight little red day. Even Wells Fargo had a green day. Goldman Sachs, red day. Okay. So Bank of America, slight red day, but looking like it could easily have like that 3-bar setup breakout on the daily chart here. So watching Bank of America, but tomorrow will be a day 3 setup. After that, it's not really like a setup anymore. After that, you're just making shit up. At least for me, because there is no setup for me over there. So Bank of America, watching how this one moves tomorrow. Possible trades, but dips got to get bought up. Hold on, give me a second, chat. Oh, looks like my family's leaving. I'm gonna go say bye to my niece real quick, chat. I'll be back. Alright, chat, my bad. My niece was leaving. They were going home, so I had to say goodbye. I love my niece. I can't let her go without saying goodbye to her. Oh, I ran back to my room. I'm back. And my doggo's here. Hi, puppy. Up. Up. Up here. He doesn't want to come. Up. Up. Look at him. There's my puppers. Who's your boo-boos? Who's your little puppy? Who's your little papa? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Don't put your head in my garbage. Ah. This guy, bro. This guy. Good boy. All right. Let's continue where we left off because we still have a lot of stock to talk about. Where were we? Bank of America. Looking for dips, but it's not really a setup for me. Morgan Stanley, were you strong? No, but you could get ready for a possible breakout in the near future, but the market looking pretty scary right now. So if the market keeps selling off, you can forget the all-time high breakout on Morgan Stanley. But keep it on watch. Keep seeing how the stock rotates around its shares. JP Morgan, new all-time high no matter how weak the market was, baby. Beautiful move on JP Morgan today. I tried a long in this area. I actually got burnt out and I lost. Had I got long off of VWAP, it would have been a monster day for me. But yeah, missed out on my trade over here. Overall, it's the strength in JP Morgan that stands out. No matter how weak the market was, JP Morgan showed extreme amount of strength. So this one kind of stands out in the bank stocks. JP Morgan and BAC stand out compared to Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. So those two are on the watch, just not as high importance as JPM for me. DJT still holding 36, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're getting some opportunity over here to either play the short or the long from this 36 area. So if 36 does not hold and we start selling off below 36, any pops after that, I'm mainly looking short. But if 36 continues to hold the way it is right now, I think DJT has an easy chance to go to 40 and maybe even above 40 if more buyers start to pile in on this stock. So let's see. President Trump already making some waves on the stock market with what he's saying. I think he mentioned something about tariffs and TSM and semiconductors and so on. So we've seen how amazing Trump was to the stock market when he was president. I can't wait for that opportunity again if he ends up winning. So let's see if that sets up. Rivian. We keep finding support at 17 at the moment, but we keep finding selling into 18, 15, into $19. So Rivian setting up for a little bit of a reversal if 17 does not hold. So watching Rivian at 17, it has been showing a good amount of buying, but look, market's not really looking that good at the moment, right? Market's not looking good. So if 17 gives up the ghost, I think Rivian has a good short opportunity to the downside. Lucid, not really a high priority, but it's rejecting $4 again and again. So there could be a trade here, but not really a high priority for tomorrow. Palantir is very interesting because I expected Palantir to absolutely plummet today, nosedive with the market moving, but Palantir only down 1.5%. That's crazy. So that's showing that even today's candle shows you a lot of indecision. We went higher, we got sold off. We went lower. Is my dog behind me? We went lower and then we got bought right back up. So a lot of indecisiveness in this area. Eventually, if we give up this little bottom on Palantir, that opens up some room. But as long as we keep holding above here, that just makes Palantir even more interesting for the eventual breakout to the upside. So if market keeps going down and Palantir doesn't break this area, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. JOBY looking like some selling opportunities on JOBY coming into play now. I did mention the play is not really over until it gets below 6, but you're getting an opportunity at a previous high around 750 to see if you can get some shorts into $7, into 750 for a possible move down for that $6 attempt if you're interested in that. But I'm only looking to day trade this. I'm not looking to swing it or whatever. So just a quick little reminder for you, those of you guys who watch the stream, all of these call outs are day trading call outs, not really swing trading. And at the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor, so everything was not financial advice. Disclaimer time. And since we're talking about disclaimers, be careful of anyone who messages you on Discord, on Instagram, on Twitter pretending to be me. Okay, I will not ask you for money. I will not ask you for Bitcoin addresses or anything stupid. So if anyone's DMing you, asking you for money to teach you how to trade better, they're scamming you. Be careful. Be careful. Bro, if Trump is president, oil and spirits, wine stocks, I mean everything had a monster run when Trump was president. So I'm excited. Prad, could you please discuss CMG? CMG was a stock that I was looking at recently, but then I stopped looking at. CMG finally breaking down. This was the level that I was kind of looking for. So CMG getting below 57, clearly getting below 57, is going to open up some real room now. You got to remember the stock was originally $3,000 per share, right? $3,000 per share. Now it's at 55 times 50. Now it's still around $3,000 per share. It's at $27.50 per share pre-split if you kind of look at the math. So is this really doomsday for CMG? I don't think so. this move is insignificant for where the stock was and has come from. If you look at a longer time frame, I'm saying this because some people might be freaking out because the stock is going to the downside, right? The second idea or the second thing I want to say is, because it looks so insignificant, that move to the downside, that means there's more room to the downside, right? There's more room to the downside. So if you are long currently somewhere in this area, I'd be careful. I'd probably take my loss and move on from it. I think this stock could easily plummet. I'm just gonna put in an anchored VWAP from the all-time high, and you can see how that's a straight slope down. That's a straight slope down. And for the stock to even have a pop into this anchored VWAP, this anchored VWAP would have to look something like this. It would have to start flattening out. And if it needs to flatten out, the stock needs to trade in this area more without actually breaking down. So it needed to trade in this area more and actually have pops, so the VWAP starts curving from a slope into a flat. But that's not happening. The stock's breaking and it's breaking lower. So I'm projecting the anchored VWAP is coming somewhere here before it flattens out into $57. And for that to happen, this stock is trading somewhere here, or it's trading somewhere here. That's what I'm projecting out of CMG. So it's got a lot more room to the downside. I'd be very careful if I'm long. If I'm short, you're laughing at the bank. You're laughing to the bank on this position. I'm also not a big Chipotle guy. I've had it before. I think it's overrated. It's bougie. It's bougie as hell. It's like those Kim Kardashian restaurants, in my opinion. Obviously, it's not like a 5-star caviar, gold flakes on your burger, gold truffle mushrooms on your burger type of place, right? It's not one of those. But I think for the price that you pay for a Chipotle restaurant, you can get stuff so much better and cheaper elsewhere. So I just think it's over glorified. It's just one of those fast food restaurant chains. People like it, whatever. I'm over it. I'm not really a big fan of it, but my prejudice, my opinions should not really matter. Look at Sweet Green. This stock IPO'd at $56, and I said the stock belongs at $0. Look where it went down to. I should have just gone short on the stock when it IPO'd. That was such an easy short. And this is basically what CMG is. Or Kava. Kava is the one thing that I got wrong, because I'm still surprised how Kava is doing this. Kava is basically CMG and Sweet Greens. Freshie Bowl, if you guys have Freshie in America. Kava is bullshit, if you ask me. This is another big short setting up in the near future. I don't like the Kava move here. Coming back to our watch list, though, we basically talked about the main meat of stocks that I wanted to talk about, which are the earnings names and the hot movers that are moving around recently. GME, a little sprinkle in that basket for you guys, because they had a nice little flush into the close today, a little flush for some reason with big volume. So maybe GME could be something that's active tomorrow by gapping down. Another stock that you could sprinkle into that list of stocks, GitLab. GitLab had a big pump to the north side, possibly getting pulled back into 53 and then testing supports at 53. You could look for a long over there. GitLab successfully broke out, so any pullbacks into 53 should ideally get find some buying. I'm actually going to put in GitLab in my watch list right now. GTLB 53 support. So if you get long into 53, I'm very interested for that opportunity tomorrow on GTLB. GTLB. Let's talk about Magnificent 7. Apple, Amazon, Google, and all that basket. We already talked about what we think the QQQ and the S&P 500 are going to do. If QQQ goes to 500, I don't think we break today's low. But if QQQ does not go to 500 and rejects at like 455, 454, then I think we easily break today's low and we plummet even more tomorrow. So QQQ has a little bit of a question tomorrow that it has to answer. And the SPY, which was a little bit stronger than the QQQ, could be stronger again. But if the market is as weak as it was today, I think the SPYs just gotta follow along with it. IWM was surprisingly pretty strong, but eventually later on in the day sold off. And how does that help with our large cap stocks? A lot of these large cap stocks have had some insane run-ups. Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, all of these are now in that healthy corrective pullback states. So we're watching how the moves to the downside set up on most of these positions. Even Meta, I mean, Meta had a biggest pullback from that all-time high area. We're almost back into this little gap down 450 lows. And if you know how important this 450 area was on Meta previously, you know that you will keep your eyes peeled wide open for this level to come back into play again. So Meta, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, not really that much in play because Amazon play was 200 and that play is over for me. So Amazon not really high priority in the list of Magnificent 7 stocks that I'm looking to demolish tomorrow. So Tesla in that list, Nvidia in that list, Apple in that list. Along with those three those three large cap names, we got semiconductor stocks that are absolutely destroyed today. AMD down 10%. Like, when did you see AMD down 10% last? Please answer this question, right? I can't remember the last time I saw AMD down 10%. What was this? 1.8% down that day? What was this? 5% down that day? 8% down over here. 2020. Right? 2020. So this summer, yeah, what a summer, baby. It's hot girl summer on the market at the moment, and we're loving it. It's super hot, boy. Super hot, fire hot. And this pullback is actually also very good for earnings, because that means stocks are getting pulled back, and if stocks have good earnings, they have some room to propel themselves higher. So all these things are good. These are good. AMD pulling back 10% hurts my soul, but good. Good pullback. Let's see how all of these stocks, even Micron breaking down, TSM breaking down, AMD going back lower. Very important to see how semiconductor stocks behave tomorrow. I think TSM is going to be the dictator, the orchestra conductor tomorrow. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. The hallway lights just turned on automatically because they turn on based on whenever the sun sets, and the sun just set at 9 p.m. in Toronto. That's crazy. The sun just set at 9 p.m. in Toronto. I actually walked outside to wish my niece good night and a goodbye, and it was still bright as hell outside. That's pretty funny, hey? For those of you who don't live in the northern hemisphere, especially hella north hemisphere like I do, you guys don't know those struggles. But it's not really a struggle. It's nice to have the sun out till 8 p.m. It sucks though, because on the other half of the year, the sun ends at like 4 p.m. and it's dark as shit at 4. It sucks at that point. All right. TSM, as I was saying, is going to be the conductor of the orchestra when the report comes out for the stock, and based on this, it's either another shit show for AMD and Nvidia and so on, or it's gonna have some rescue for AMD and Nvidia. Nvidia 117 is a very important price. That is your post-split low. That is your today's low. Very important. If Nvidia cannot find buying below 117, we're gonna have a lot of fun with the shorts over there. Bitcoin got a little bit of a pullback, slight little pullback, but not something to be scared of. So still opportunities over there if you're looking to trade cryptocurrency stocks such as iBit, Mara, Coinbase, and so on. And that is basically what is in store for tomorrow. I'm just going to show you the watch list real quick of the stocks that I'm mainly hyped up for. Nvidia, where's TSM? TSM J&J, GitLab, DJT, Rivian. And yeah, that's basically the stocks that I'm mainly hyped up for. We'll see if some small cap stocks come into the playlist tomorrow in the pre-market. If they show up in the playlist in the pre-market, we'll have some fun with that too. Is there anything on the economic calendar that could possibly hurt the market tomorrow? Let's go check that one now. Continuous jobless claims, 8:30. Philadelphia numbers coming out at 8:30. Initial jobless claims coming out also at 8:30. Natural gas numbers, as they always do every Thursday, coming out at 10:30. You got the 10-year tips auction at 1 o'clock. And after that is just kind of don't really care about anything else on that side. So no major economic events later on in the day besides 8:30. You have the initial jobless claims, you have some Philadelphia numbers. Don't really expect the Philly numbers to move the market too much, but the initial jobless claims will possibly affect the market a little bit in a good way or a bad way. So we'll see how the 8:30 numbers help out the market. Besides that, you have some possible action at 1 o'clock, but I think the market will possibly have a little bit of a relief tomorrow based on today's action. And then Friday will be the scary part. That's where we're going to be having to ask all the real questions on the market. Free Fall Friday? We have some IPOs tomorrow. So let's go check them out. IPOs. I got to put them in my watch list. Insert below. Actually, I'll put them over here. I'll put them right above. Put them right above the Mag 7. How many IPOs do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. Well, we only have 2. 2 IPOs. So we have ARDT and TWFG. Okay. What are these companies? Let's go find out, chat. Let's go do some research. ARDT, Ardent Health Partners. What do you do? Fourth largest privately held for-profit operator of hospitals and a leading provider of healthcare services in the United States. We currently operate in 8 growing mid-sized urban markets across 6 states: Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, New Jersey, Idaho, and Kansas. We deliver care through a system of 30 acute care hospitals, more than 200 sites of care, and over 1,700 providers that are either employed by or affiliated with us. We provided both general and specific services, including internal medicine, general surgery, cardiology, oncology, orthopedics, women's services, neurology, urology, and emergency services within inpatient and ambulatory care setting. Okay. In addition to our 30 hospitals, we operate a broad network of ambulatory facilities and telehealth services. We operate either independently or in partnership with premier academic medical centers, large not-for-profit hospital systems, community physicians, and community foundation. Collectively, we operate as a unified organization with consumer-centric approach to caring for our patients and our commodities. Okay, so healthcare provider, works with hospitals. Woof. 24,000 employees? But you're saying 170 providers. Oh, maybe different companies, providers, but you have 24,000 employees. That's crazy. Since founded in 2001, IPOing tomorrow. Let's go check out some stats. So they're coming out with 14 million shares to the market. They have 143 million shares outstanding. So not a small cap, 3 billion large market share. Do you make money? No PE. So you're not making money. EV 64. Okay, current ratio, return on equity, return on investment numbers. I want to see, here we go. Gross margin 15%, operating margin 3%, and profit margins 1.39. Cash flow in the last 12 months was 184 million, and capital expenditures was 134. That's okay, that's not bad. The company has 372 million in cash and 2.3 billion in debt. That's kind of bad. In the last 12 months, ARDT had a revenue of 5.53 billion, and you have 2.34 billion. That's pretty good. And earned 76.81 million in profits, giving them an EPS of 0.54. Not bad. All the other numbers will kind of be hidden from us because the stock is IPOing. So within $20 to $22 range, as long as the stock opens within this price range, I think there's a good long opportunity. It seems that, oh, actually, we need to see if they're growing year to year. They are growing year to year, ladies and gentlemen. 5% growth from 2022 to 2023, and I'm guessing again from 2023 to 2024, possibly growth coming into play. You can see how the numbers over here, they had a pretty decent growth. So they are growing year to year, and looks like could be a decent long if the stock opens up anywhere near $20 to $22 tomorrow. Watching ARDT without a doubt. I'm actually going to put it in. IPO price was $20 to $22. TWFG. And that's the company name. Okay. What do you do? Leading high growth independent distribution platform for personal and commercial insurance. Scam, insurance company, scam. Our offers are fulsome and flexible, that we offer all lines of insurance, multiple distribution contact options, merger and acquisition services, proprietary virtual assistants, blah, 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 blah. So I'm not reading the rest of it because don't care about this company anymore. 13 million shares, and they're offering 11 million. You know what that means? This is an exit. They are looking for an exit. They're not interested in growing the company by going public. This is an exit strategy. There's only 13 million shares in the company, and they are offering 11 million to the market. They are exiting by going public. This stock could easily have a sell-off event. Are they growing year to year? Ooh, they actually did grow year to year. Not bad, but this does not look good on their part, that they have 13 million and they're offering nearly goddamn every single share that they have on the book to the open market. That's not a good look at all. Let's look at some of the other numbers over here. Gross margin 100%. Operating margin 15%, and the profit margins 14%. In the last 12 months, operating cash flow was 30.12 million. Capital expenditures overall negative, so you're burning money. The company has 31.42 million in cash and 51 million in debt. Okay, not good. In the last 12 months, you've made a revenue of 179.39 million and earned 26.52 million in profits. Okay, so at least you can make your debt and more than that in 12 months. That's not bad. $2 per share earnings per share. Overall, this is what I'm worried about. This looks like an exit scheme to me. A lot of people who read IPOs like the way I'm reading might also see it the same way. If the stock opens much higher than 14 to 16, it looks like a short to me. It looks like an absolute easy short if it opens up above 14 to 16. Like let's see the stock opens up at 16, runs up to 18, 20. I'm shorting 20 without a doubt. I'm shorting 20. Granted, it does show growth year to year by 12%. It does show growth year to year 12%, and then it looks like it's stalled out. Look at that growth year to year stalling out right after. Right, 153, 172, 179. And then you're offering like 75% of the market to the open market. You're not interested to hold on to your company's shares and grow it? Yo, what? All right, scam. I'm just calling it right off the bat, scam, and looking to short any ridiculous prices above this. If we open in this area, I'll be watching to see how the stock behaves, if there's any liquidity, if the stock is actually doing volume. There could be a short opportunity below 14. Like if the stock breaks 14, there could be a short opportunity through there. So I'm going to be watching for that too. And that is the IPO sector. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all she wrote. for the stock stream today. If you enjoyed the stream, please do go check out my Linktree page. It has all my links, my affiliate sponsors. Shout out to Benzinga, TraderSync, Trade Ideas. Use code PRAD15 at the checkout. Also check out all my social media links, Discord, Instagram, Twitter. We are very active on all those aspects. Trying to see if I'm forgetting anything. No, that's pretty much it. I thought we would go on a much longer stream today when we're talking about stocks because we had so much to talk to, but I'm glad that I speed ran through it. I speed ran through the courses today. Speed running. Ooh. Sorry for all those switching noises. Let's play a couple games of chess, chat. A couple games of chess here. The Mark Robert contest. What is this? Can you defeat former NASA engineer? Yeah, that's a no. That's gonna be a no. We got Dieter music in the year, chat. You already know we're gonna win this game. You already know we're gonna win. Puzzle battle? Nope, not puzzle battle. Daily puzzle. We're gonna put our lip pillow in our mouth too. Okay. No angry Buddha in the chat, so we're not gonna get bullied today. That's good. Back to the file. Hey, yo, what does that mean? Black to move. Back to the file. Mate, fuck you want me to do? Back to the file? What does this guy want me to do? What does that accomplish? Is that a checkmate? It is. And he can't kill me because he's checked. Ah, that's what that accomplished. We figured it out. A little slow, but we figured it out. We figured it out. White to move. Ooh, I like the song. Need more volume. Dieter music. White to move. I almost screwed that one up. Almost screwed that one up. Black to move. I need a hint here. Huh? I need a hint there. What the hell? Great show, Pratt. I'm going back to replay to see what I missed. Thank you, John. Appreciate the love, brother. Take care. If you have any questions, feel free. If I'm still here, I'll answer them. If not, I apologize. Music's hella loud. Black, black, black. 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 Okay, we're done with puzzles. Game time! It's game time! No, don't want notifications, but it's game time. Please be white, please be white, please be white. No! We got no Dieter or no TH today. I gotta do this all by myself. This is scary. This is scary. I got no backup tonight. I got no backup tonight. Oh, TH is here. Okay, I got some backup. If I take the pawn though, he's got that. He can move his knight. I take, he takes, I take, he takes. That's a losing battle, mate. Take this or threaten this. I'll take it. The intro. Oh. Castle other side and close. Okay, yeah, castle. Where's this guy from? Algeria? Algeria. Then I check. If he doesn't move his queen, I check. And his queen's in danger. Danger. He's probably watching my stream, huh? Oh my god, he's watching the stream. This guy's a fucking stream watcher. Nah, he's watching the stream, that's why. He's fucking... This guy's cheating. Like, what are you taking so long for? Just take the knight, dummy. This one? Yeah. Get it out of there so he doesn't get a chance to get a queen back. I need to protect my knight first, though. If he doesn't take my knight, then I gotta protect my knight. But this guy probably just AFK'd after losing his queen. Oh, there you go. Should probably take this first, huh? Yeah, let's just take that first. Because he's going to come down over here, then I have to move my king up there, and I don't want to do that. I don't know what the fuck he's aiming for with that, but okay. Oh, that was a mistake by me. That was a mistake by me. Big, big blunder. Big blunder. I didn't see that he had a fucking bishop still sitting in his stupid ass camp there, dude. Fine, I'll do it. This rat son of a bitch. Bishop takes pawn, then that happens. Oh, and then this happens. I should have just done that. Sacrificed. I could have sacrificed there for this. Yeah, I should have. I should have. Come on, Timothy Bear Lemaine, help me. Yeah, I can't move queen yet. If he does that, though, I can just do this. Now he's got to pick which one's worth more to him. Well, he could just go here and save this. If he moves here, he saves this, but he loses this. That was genius. That was bloody genius, mate. That was bloody genius, in it. Look at this guy spamming exclamation marks now. I could win on time. Oh, he's gonna get a queen. He's gonna get multiple queens at this point. Yeah, this one's over. We'll just go next. We'll just go next. That one's over. Why am I black again? Ah! I feel like I did something wrong overall. I should not have lost that bishop. That was a keystroke. Yeah, I should not have lost that bishop. That's unfortunate. Losing that bishop might just cost me the game here. Castle. Why can't I castle? Oh, right, okay. This guy's so annoying! Finally, fuck off. We can trade. You want to go for that? Let's do it, bud. You want to trade bishops? Make your decision. That's what I fucking thought, pussy. Fucking pussy. That one, he can take it all he wants. It's all his. I need to get this somehow. Okay, anyways, figure that out later. What? Was that there the whole time for him to take? I'm about to be fucking GG'd. Oh, I could have taken that. We're not logging off till we get a win. Nope. Not logging off till I fucking win. That's an odd move. You're on tilt, slow down. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Who am I playing? Just random people online. I'm playing a ranked mode. So you win and lose a rating based on how you play. No, it's based on ranking though. Like that guy's like probably 1200 or like 1000. I'm gonna only be playing people within my rank. So my rank is 500, 493. So within 450 to 500 are the only people I'll be facing. But there could be people who like make a new account just because they're getting tired of getting absolutely their dick ripped off in oh, why am I in this situation again, man? Fuck, I just lost my fucking knight. That was a stupid fucking move there. Yes! Sacrifice some material to fork his bitch ass. Boy. You a lame, boy. Why didn't I check? How? Oh, I could have gone here? Dude, that's a deck. Before that? Brad, will you stream your trades tomorrow? I don't trade in the I don't stream in the morning while I'm trading because I work for a different office now. So I don't have the software and hardware to stream. So that's gonna be a no. But maybe somewhere in the future. Somewhere in the future. Somewhere in the future, I will maybe stream my day trading and so on. But currently, that's out of the picture because I'm working at a actual office where we trade and so on, right? So it's gonna be out of the picture for now. Thank you for doing that because now I get to fork your bitch ass. I don't give a fuck. Huh? Bang! That's all we care about. We said we're not gonna go to bed, log off until we get a win. It took an hour. It took a goddamn fucking hour to get a win. Holy fuck, dude. That was painful. That was painful. I was scared I was gonna draw there too, because that would have been even more tilting, even more painful. But we got the win, chat. We got the win. We got the win. Never go to bed on a loss. That's the rule. Sometimes we might have to, but today we don't. Today we don't, baby. Back above 500. We got our win. Now it's time to call it a night. Hopefully you guys had a good night. Hopefully you guys found some trading opportunities for tomorrow, some setups and all that. Ooh, some setups and all that fun stuff. Gonna be some fireworks craziness tomorrow and Friday with the way the market's moving at the moment. So obviously let's focus up. Let's apply risk management. Let's make sure that we stick to our setups and stick to our game plans, and let's not randomly create game plans out of thin air and then get tilted and so on. When I'm saying all this out loud, I'm talking about myself mainly. So let's make this money, chat. Let's make this money. This is a money making summer, so let's make this fucking money. I wish you guys the best of the rest of your night and an amazing Thursday for you guys. Come back tomorrow obviously at 8 o'clock because we're gonna talk about Netflix earnings and all that other fun stuff. Monday to Thursday 8 p.m, Sunday 6 p.m. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support and all that you do for me. Like I said last stream, I know that these streams run late. You much rather spend your time with your loved ones, you know, with your girlfriend, Netflix and chill a little bit, or spend it with your family instead of watching some random kid on the internet talk about stocks, markets, and playing chess. But I appreciate that you do. It means a lot for me that you watch me, so thank you. Or watch porn. Yeah, or watch porn. But it means a lot for me that you watch me. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Have a great night, guys, and let's kill it on the market. TraderPrad out. Ciao.
Magnificent 7 also had a pretty good day on themselves today, so pretty good moves across the board. Or tech basket get destroyed. Get ready for trade off of. Get ready for the watch list for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna bring in my big screen over here. Back to another brand new week of After the After Hours with your host TraderPrad. I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are joining me on that great side. Markets are moving around. Might just be a risk on type of day, so let's see what happens. 8 o'clock tomorrow, as you guys know, we do the stream Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Shout out to my affiliate sponsors, Benzinga, Trade Ideas, the #1 scanner to go to, Trader Sync, promo code down below, promo code PRAD15 to get 15% off. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time, same place. Until then, TraderPrad out. Adios.